What's up guys, DJ Necessity, another gig log, another wedding. We are downtown Great Falls at the Civic Center and we are in their big room. It is huge. Let me show you guys. Now on this gig log, I'm gonna try and do kind of a behind the scenes, so focus a little less on the actual wedding. Of course, I'll throw a little bit of that footage in there, but kind of show you guys my setup. We have to do uplighting here. So I'll show you guys a little bit of that. Also, I've got to set up a ceremony at a park, which is a couple blocks away. So I got to set up another system there. And then I got my reception system that I'm setting up right now in this giant room. So lots of behind the scene footage coming your way. Stick around. All right, guys, so usually the first thing I do when I set up for a gig is set the speakers up, and then I set up my lighting, and that's because my lighting actually is attached to the top of my speakers. I'll show you guys real quick. But yeah, so I use those little clamps and those bars on top of the speakers, and they're awesome, but they take forever to set up. It's just a lot of screwing them in, screwing down the clamps. Sometimes I even gotta take on and off the light as well on the clamps, so it just takes a lot of time. So I always start there because I know that's gonna eat up most of my time. As far as sound, that all comes together pretty quickly. So that's where I'm at right now, just setting up lights, and I'll just keep pushing forward, and I'll give you guys an update here in a little bit. All right, guys, so there's this big stage and I'm setting up on the stage, but my speakers are down on the floor. I'm setting up on the stage, but I have to get power, and in order to get that power, I have to crawl underneath the stage. I don't know if you guys can see that. Back there in this dark hole. Yeah, crawl on my hands and knees back there in that dirty hole. Love this job. All right, guys, since this is behind the scenes, let me show you some of the chaos that happens when you're setting up, all right? Look at all these cables hanging. There's just junk everywhere. Look at all this crap. Empty bins, more cables everywhere. Just stuff is crazy right now. So, keep setting up. It'll all come together though. Trust me, it will. All right, guys, see, it came together. It's not so much a mess anymore. And right now, I'm gonna be on my way to the ceremony to get set up there. And in this gig, I actually have to set up a generator as well. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. So as you can see, it was a beautiful day in downtown Great Falls at Gibson Park. Now my only concern with the ceremony setup was I had to use a generator for this one, and I had never done that before. So I was just a little nervous, but it was actually really easy to set up and get going, and it worked just fine. Now as far as my actual setup, it's just 2 speakers, my laptop, headphones, little audio interface, and a wireless mic. So that's gonna do it for the ceremony. Let's go check out the reception. So as you can tell by looking around the room, this was a very big event, somewhere around 300 people, and a very big room, which they wanted uplighted. Luckily, I had done uplighting in this room before, so I knew exactly where to put the fixture, so it wasn't too difficult. It just took a little bit of time, and I gotta say I'm really happy with the way the uplighting came out, and the bride and groom actually loved it. So right now, let's go ahead and just take a look at some of the highlights from the reception. Check this out right here. So there you go, guys, another gig in the books. Hopefully you enjoyed the little bit of behind the scenes footage. And of course, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.